Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am coming to you from what I call Lynette's Pampered Kitchen. I want to show you some things today that all start with the blender. Earlier, I made peach jam, but now what goes with jam? Better than peanut butter. So that's what I'm going to make today. I just turned on the blender. It's not ready to go because there's nothing in it. So, what are we gonna put in it? We're gonna put dry roasted peanuts. Now, I chose to get ones with sea salt. I'm not gonna add anything to it. I'm just gonna take the lid off. You hear that little beep? It's like R2-D2 or something when the lid gets off or goes back on. And I'm gonna take this entire jar of peanuts and pour them in here. Now, oftentimes with the blender, we're gonna put a liquid in the bottom first, but with these peanuts, 16 ounces of peanuts, in they go, no liquid with it. It's going to get a little noisy here, so be prepared. And I'm just gonna turn it to the grind setting. And I'm going to press the start. You'll get to see the entire process. Watch how quickly this happens. As the peanuts start to rise up the side, I'm going to take my tamper and just go around it. More. Put that down into the blade there. Are you seeing it? It's pretty amazing. There's no liquid in there, only the peanuts. You can add flavoring to it if you want. If you wanted to add honey to it, you could. But I'm choosing to just do it strictly as peanuts. And you can stop when you're ready. If you like yours a little bit more crunchy or creamy, you can stop, or you can let it go the whole way until it's completely smooth. And it's counting down. There's less than a minute left on the grind setting. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Almost done. 30 seconds left. I know it's loud, but it's so worth it. And it's done. 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and it is complete. Now let me show you how amazing this is. Check that out. That was less than 3 minutes ago. That was a jar of peanuts, and now it is this beautiful peanut butter. Each of the blenders come with a cooking guide. There is a page in here in the back that's for jam, which I showed you. I made some of that earlier. And then there is a grind setting page that has all different kinds of nut butters. There's almond butter, cashew butter, peanut butter, sunflower seed butter, and there's a super seed butter that has unsalted almonds, unsalted cashews, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, and flax seeds. So a whole variety. And then once you've done it yourself once, you can change it up. You don't have to go by a recipe. So it's pretty exciting, and there's lots more in this guide than just jam and peanut butter. So let me show you now what I'm gonna do with this. There is a tool you can get as well for this that you can use to finish scraping out the bottom of this. But I'm gonna take our scoop and spread, okay? And I'm going to first spread some jam. I'm gonna keep it away from the edges here if I can. I'm not very good at that. I get a little carried away. And then I'm going to put on the other piece of bread, I'm gonna scoop out some peanut butter and put a little bit here in the middle of this slice and in the middle of this one as well. Okay, and now I'm going to take this and, so I'm making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You say, big deal, right? No, I am not. I am making a special sandwich. And in the store, they're called Encrustables, right? But we have another name for it. It is the cut and seal, I think it's called. Oh my word, I should know this, right? I'm a consultant. I should know this. But look at this. Isn't that just perfect? So I'm gonna make another one. Now, I probably have a little too much in them because I do get a little carried away that way. I might have a little too much jam and a little too much peanut butter. But look, this is how it looks. Now, some people are like, oh my word, you're taking the crust off, you know, like you should never do that. Well, you know what? Sometimes your kids do that anyway. And you can take this crust and you can freeze it. Put it in a Ziploc bag and just keep adding to it. You can freeze it, okay? And then when you need croutons or you need breadcrumbs, you can use the blender to grind up breadcrumbs. So it's another use for it. Or you could just cut up the bread and then put it in your air fryer or in your oven, and you can toast it and you can make your own croutons. You can spray a little bit of olive oil on it and spray some seasonings, toss it around, and you have seasoned breadcrumbs if you want. So here I just made 2 of those. You can call them what you want. You can call them Encrustables, or you can call them, you know, whatever. And here's something I used to do with my kids when I would make things ahead. I would put them in these bags and I would freeze them. And you can freeze peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, okay? Some of you have children that are going to school soon. You want to plan ahead. You know, it gets so busy in the fall with so many activities with school and homework and, you know, all the things, plus your life as well. So you want to plan ahead. You could easily get your children involved or your grandchildren involved making these, and you could freeze them. That would be an excellent idea. And when you go to pack a lunch, you can use our bento box, and you can lay one right in here in the bento box. And I'm just going to throw in some cherry tomatoes that I picked in my little garden, and you could close that right up. Add some things to the top as well, because there's lots you can put in here. These are really big, so you can put a whole bunch of things in here yet. Or you could use this like this and put 2 of these in here. So there's my little demo of making peanut butter in the blender and packing a lunch with the bento box. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, just ask. So thanks for joining me here in Lynette's Pampered Kitchen.